Good morning, everybody. Today I'm going to show you how to lay out a rafter. We've got rafters I got to make that go from that ridge beam down to this wall. They're going to be 2x8 rafters, and we just got to calculate the bird's mouth and the length and all that kind of jazz. You're going to want a big square, and if you got one of these, it's a square holder. Super handy. Every time I send a kid to college for an apprenticeship, they come home with one of these. You set the one side to 12 because we're working on an 8/12 roof. So one side to 12 exact, one side to 8 exact. Tighten the nut, and we are in business. There are a couple things I know. I know my fascia is going to be about an inch overhang, so that's the top of my fascia. This is going to be a 2x6 fascia. I'm just going to draw this for you guys. Okay. What ends up happening is my plywood comes down on here, stops at the fascia so that my plywood doesn't overhang my fascia. Okay, I'm a hair short, I could be down to here even, no big deal. So let me mark out the bottom of the tail of the rafter. So this is the very end. So that gets cut off, that all gets cut off. I know that I need to be 18 inches from my tail to the outside of my OSB. So you're just going to step that off. Align it here. Make sure you're on the same side of the square. There's 12, and then I'm on the 6, so 12 right there. That is the vertical cut to the outside of the OSB. I'm just going to draw it for you guys. So there's my half inch OSB. I know I am going to be 12 inches from bottom of fascia to top of wall. So do the same thing. So there's 8 inches, same side of the square. And then I need another 4. So I'm on the inside this time. 4. That is the top of the wall. Okay? I'm just going to draw a plate here for you. That is my top. All of this here gets cut out. Last thing I know is I want 12'3" from outside of OSB to inside of ridge. You can do that two ways. You can either step it off just by 1 foot, 1 foot, 1 foot, 1 foot, or you can map it. So you take a 147 divided by 12 equals 12.25 units times by, here's where you come to the square, super handy. Your common rafter on an 8/12 is 14.42. On an 8/12, you go up 8, you go over 12. The distance along here is 14.42 equals 176.645. So that's about 5/8. 176 and 5/8. 176 and 5/8. Make sure you're on the same side of the board. So I was on the bottom of the board down there. I'm on the bottom of the board up here. Get your handy dandy jig. Put it on your mark. Boom. I'll show you how beautiful this is going to fit. These are going in like money. Like money. Alright, check this out. This is going to be... Oh! So good! Look at that. No wiggle. What a fit. Looking excellent. All the rafters fit really well. Looking great. Makes this room look pretty amazing.